This house, which is going to be auctioned off today, was built over 100 years ago and mostly by hand. Nowadays, a house can roll off an assembly line in just a few days and be put together in a couple more. In the past, prefab homes were something of a punchline, but you won't be laughing when you see what they look like now. When you think modular home, what comes to mind?
Boxy, plain, and flat.
Rectangular box.
Very standard, very cookie cutter.
Well, wait until you see how that's all changed. Out is the box look. In are custom mini mansions. Bigger, better, built faster. That's the new trend in modular homes. Constructed piece by piece in a factory, modular homes are then trucked and put together on a piece of land. Okay, pop quiz time. Take a look at these houses. Can you guess which one is modular? How about this house? Or could it be this one? Turns out they're all modular homes.
Okay.
Meet James and Mandy Hopper. This family of four needs a new home, and fast.
We're expecting twins, probably sometime in mid-August.
They were a bit scared about building a house in a factory, but after doing a lot of research, they figured it was the best way to go.
We liked the quality a lot and just the speed of it.
This couple is about to spend a lot of money building a 5,600 square foot dream home.
Really, whatever you want to do, they have a lot of flexibility.
You're about to see the amazing process of how these homes are made, how it can drastically cut down on construction time and costs.
By doing the modular route, we were able to save quite a bit of money, and the savings we can put back into the interior of the house.
And this is where it all happens.
This is our manufacturing facility where we build our modular homes.
John Colucci is with Westchester Modular Homes.
We have to build it stronger. They've got to be able to deliver it over the road on a tractor trailer.
In fact, these factory-built homes are actually made with 15% more lumber than ones made the traditional way.
Then I've got to lift it up by 2 points with a crane and then set it on the foundation. If you try doing that with a site-built home, it'll probably fall apart.
For the Hoppers, the first step is picking a model.
Look at that. What we did is we really focused on 2 or 3 houses that we liked the best and incorporated all the best attributes that we thought into our house. So I think that really helped us.
They decide on a colonial design.
And it looks nice.
Next comes the hard part, picking all the options for the inside. And there are tons of them. Flooring, countertops, tile, molding, hardware.
Is there more of like an antique look?
Like a distressed finish?
Right.
They even get to look at mock-ups of rooms.
That's real nice. Yeah.
The kitchen always seems to be the integral part of town where everybody wants to hang out in the kitchen. Everybody meets in the kitchen. I knew I really wanted a kind of a country French look. I wanted a certain color to the cabinets and that whole look.
While Mandy is dreaming about her future kitchen, James is getting excited about his rooms.
I was focused on more of the leisure part of the house, which is the family room, the study or den area, and fireplaces, and making sure that our sound system and everything is tied into the house.
But that can be a trap. The more extras, the more money this house is going to cost.
What kind of expense is that to do that?
With these modulars, we had a very good idea on what we were spending, what we were getting, and what was left over to spend in the house. So there was no real surprises going forward, which was great because we were very much on a budget.
They sign off on the final plans, and then, just like a car,
Okay, let's go.
their home starts to be built on an assembly line. 100 workers come together, each with a unique job to build a house. First comes the floor. It will serve as the base for each section of the house. The Hopper's home will have 6 large sections. Next, these men use nail guns to frame the walls.
This is the Hopper's front door.
Almost everything is done here at the factory. By the second day, all the electrical is being put in.
Most of the house is completely wired right here at the factory. He says light, TV jacks, phone jacks.
Day 3 starts the plumbing. On day 4, interior work continues.
We're taping and spackling the drywall on the inside. We're sanding the drywall down.
Next comes the home stretch.
This is what I call the final finish area. This is where all the final touches go on the inside of the house, where we're doing some of the interior trim, we're hanging some of the doorways, we're installing the windows.
By day 5, the house is almost complete. They even paint everything.
What we do is we go through and we paint the whole house and we prime coat it white. We spray a good coat of paint on, and then they'll go back and they'll back roll it to give it some texture. And basically, we're at the end of the production line. It took about 5 days from the time we started building the floor systems until the time that you see at this point in the construction phase. It's very difficult to duplicate out in the field. As a matter of fact, I would say it's almost impossible.
Less than a week at the factory, and the Hopper's house is ready to be put together on their land. But just as the trucks are about to arrive,
the blizzard of 2006.
This one had a symmetric eye, just showing you how powerful this nor'easter was.
Connecticut gets a record snowstorm. James and Mandy Hopper need a new home with more space fast.
The family's expanding, and we just needed a little bit more room.
Expanding with twins. So the Hoppers had their 5,600 square foot home factory built in just 6 days.
Just north in Connecticut, poised to break its all-time snowfall record with over 21 inches.
So much snow has fallen that the Hoppers worry there's going to be a major delay.
I thought after we got 2 feet of snow, it's probably going to be 2 weeks before they clear the snow.
But amazingly, just 24 hours after that huge snowstorm, construction is right back on schedule. The Hopper's house is in 6 sections. Moving these giant structures isn't always easy.
These are 58 feet long, 16 feet wide.
The workers are nervous that the mods won't make it past some trees.
The first one being the biggest was the 58 foot, 16 wide, and that was going to tell the whole day right there. Once I saw that one breaking this corner right here and clearing that tree, I was much more at ease.
Then a huge 120-ton crane takes the sections and lifts them onto the already built foundation.
By no means, at the end of the day, will you be able to tell this is a modular home.
Each piece is then snapped into place, almost like a Lego. On the next day, the finishing touches are added. And what was just a blueprint dream a few months ago has become a 3-story, 14-room reality.
It's amazing such little time it takes to put together a house of that size. It just seemed like a house just appeared.
I think that modular homes are definitely what is going to be the wave of the future. I think people are so surprised. They're totally awed by it and impressed, and they can't believe. They'll ask me over and over, is this house modular? And I say, yes, it is, and they're very surprised. The good thing about building modular is that you're going to know in advance what it's going to cost, because if it's well planned, everything will be built in. There's no surprises, and that's a good thing.